Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Dopefish Productions Reviewer, where we review anything that catches our fancy or interest. Today's review is Days of Fire by Ghost Company. Here's the summary. Darth Sidious had a plan and a place for everything. However, it is all put to risk when General Grievous's campaign comes crashing in to Earth. When the Jedi race to the planet's defense, no one could foresee what would happen next. Will Sidious's plans to survive the invasion, or will Earth spell his end? Finally, can Earth survive the violent introduction into the galactic stage? Now, this is one of the better fanfictions on the site that I have found through various searches. It is a very good concept Earth, if we were in the same universe as the Star Wars universe and we had to fight off superior technology and everything with our modern day equipment. It is very good story. I just thoroughly enjoyed it because our military versus our various militaries around the world versus the Sith, Sid forces. It is pretty good storytelling, and I love stories like this because it's the closest thing you can get to like a written form of a RTS, world war environment. It's very interesting. This story will be getting I'll be giving it about a 7 out of 10. It would get higher, but most of the chapters could theoretically be longer and more freshed out. And other times he has a bad habit of rushing events a little too quickly. If he just expanded upon them a little bit more, it would make a very good story. That would get a 10 out of 10. But he doesn't do this, and from what I can see, whenever he publishes one of these chapters, it takes him a long time to do them because he does. It just seems like he's does this over like a period of 2 or 3 months, writing a single chapter or longer. And whenever he has free time, he actually posts it. That's probably actually what he's doing. But a lot of the chapters I personally think should be a little longer and a little bit more freshed out, as well as adding a little more background characters to the world, or a few more soldier reactions to things. If you can understand what I'm saying, like have a few more characters that aren't the main characters of the story that do events, like a soldier heroically sacrificing himself against, like, by blowing himself up, or one of those little stories that Call of Duty and other war games pull off randomly during the story to add background and world building to a game or story. Just have events where soldiers pull desperate acts that help the main characters gain ground. He needs more of that in play. His last few chapters do that to a certain extent, but his earlier chapters didn't. Um, Most of the background characters in those earlier chapters just felt like dead people. They just are felt like machines that you just don't even pay attention or worry about. That's how it felt when he was writing. But besides that, it's a very good read, and I would highly recommend it. And thank you for coming to Dopefish Productions, and I hope to see you again.